How's it going, everyone? Unretired here, and I just wanted to show you a build that I'm currently working on. So, work in progress build for Trickster. I am going dual wield Trickster. So Trickster is Shaman with Nightblade class. All right. So my main focus for this build will be melee, obviously, but with lightning damage. So it is a mixture of offensive ability, basically melee damage, and elemental damage, which will be lightning in this case. So, as you can see, I have went to 50 points with Shaman, so I can get Stormcaller's pack. So I did put 12-point max, so I can get the maximum amount of crit I can. And the maximum amount of electrocute damage and or lightning damage per chance. And also my 15% of your physical damage is converted to lightning damage. So the more physical damage you have, stats wise and or with gear, the more of that is converted into lightning damage, which is actually pretty good. I would say mid game some mobs start getting a bit more resistance to lightning damage, but as you progress they do more vitality damage, so you'll be actually doing way more damage in the long run. So I did put max into here to 12 points. These are my core skills, by the way. This won't change when I will actually feature the level 50 build, okay, so that won't change. So I put 16 into savagery. So it's basically a buildup of charges, and it gives you the following bonuses. So at 8 charges, we're at 115%, okay? So 150% weapon damage, so that's about 601 to 1132 damage per hit. Per hit, I might have to add, sorry, if you have 8 charge levels, okay? If you don't have 8 charge levels, it's not going to do that damage. It'll do a bit of lightning damage, some bleeding damage, 306 over 3 seconds, which is quite good if you're against the stronger armored mobs in the game. Adds 90% lightning damage to your attacks and plus 90% bleeding damage to your attacks. Now, mind you, like I said, I'm going more for lightning damage and not bleed, but that could change, right? Like, it all depending on the gear and playstyle that I'll decide on my level 50. Once I reach 50, that'll be it. I just put 1 point into tenacity of the boar for the moment. This is a skill that I'll most likely put up to the max, just for the fact that you'll be getting so much offensive ability plus defensive ability, and it increases your health regeneration by 10%, 20%, so on and so forth. Okay, so this will probably be one of my primary skills as well. I just put 1 point into here because I really wanted to get 50 here and to get a max into Stormcaller's Pact. What I did start doing is playing around with the Wendigo Totem and Blood Pact. So what does Wendigo Totem do? It, you actually put it down here like that, poof. All right, and it is a area damage totem, so mobs have to get into your radius to actually get damaged. We'll go and show you here. All right, this shouldn't take too long. Let's just put it here. So as you see, it's healing me, and as you can see, it's quite strong. It is more focused on a glass cannon than anything else, I would have to say. But I love it anyways. I mean, it's I'm more specialized in glass cannon builds anyways, so for me it's okay, and I don't mind being in this shit, by the way. I can just take potions, you can buy potions, it doesn't matter. So yeah, let's get back to the totem anyways. So it's only up for 12 seconds, but the cooldown is very, very low. So what does it do? It mends your wounds. It's a 0.5 skill recharge time. So every 0.5 seconds, it heals you for 3% plus 92 health restored. So that's actually pretty good. I mean, I only put 5 points and it's only 3%. I would probably be better off going for thematic burst, which is, by the way, one of my primary skills on my Nightblade, my main Nightblade, and it does add that total attack speed for everything. So I might be going there as well. I'm not sure yet. So yeah, I put 5 points into here, just playing around with it, and I start putting. I put points into Blood Pack, vitality damage, bleed damage, vitality decay, certain 33% chance of 8% of attack damage converted to health. I like the health conversion, but if you're not going towards a vitality build, it's quite useless. I was just playing around with it just to see what it was, right? So don't scold me on it, right? And for Nightblade, what am I doing for the Nightblade part? Well, all depending how my Shaman part's gonna look like. I'm on the fence on going for a 16 for dual blades, just because it's more for cold damage and I'm concentrating on lightning damage, but I like pierce damage, so we'll see. We'll really see about that. What I could probably do is go for the Breath of Bogothian, which will enable me to get dual wield without actually putting 16 points here, but it would mean I would need to put 9 points into here, more points into here, and 1 point into Breath of Bogothian. I also have the choice of adding Veil of Shadow, but as you can see, my attack speed is actually quite fast, and mobs die pretty fast as well. Let's just go back here and I'll show you. So this is obviously the harder mobs, right? So if they're not armored, they die pretty fast. But if they are armored, it takes a bit more time. So yeah, I might consider actually putting more points into the dual blades just for that pierce, the maximum pierce damage. And Veil of Shadow on the fence as well, because if I'm be putting more points into Tenacity of the Boar, so it's a give and take, right? It all depends on the kind of build that I'll be playing, my playstyle, as I'm saying. So yeah, so that's what I'm going for the moment. Next update will be at level 50. So yeah, follow the build, guys. See if you'll enjoy it, and if not, then try something else. And yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys in our level 50 Trickster video, and I'll have a nice little title for you as well. So yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video.